Okay. Okay, hello everyone. So today we'll be doing energy, work, and power. So on Save My Exam. So these questions are for CIE IGCSE Physics, and we are here with Obi today. So Obi, let's take the first question.
Yeah, question 1. Which energy transfers take place when a log burns in a fire?
Nuclear energy stored in the log to chemical energy stored in the log. Nuclear energy stored in the log to thermal energy in the surroundings. Chemical energy stored in the log to thermal energy in the
Yes,
surroundings. Thermal energy stored in the log to nuclear. Okay, yeah, so it's because logs store chemical energy, and then since
yes,
fire will be given out when the log burns, there will be thermal energy in the surrounding. So it makes
yes.
sense. It will be C.
Let's view answer.
Okay, yes, let's view the answer first. View answer. Okay, the correct answer
Correct
is C.
answer is C.
Let's go to the next question. Which row correctly matches an energy store with an example of that store? Kinetic, a car moving at 70 kilometers per hour. Elastic, a box sitting high on a shelf. Magnetic, compressing of a spring in a car suspension. Or chemical, the nuclei of uranium atoms. I think it will be A. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes, because elastic, the box is sitting on a shelf.
That's
So that's
gravitational
yes.
potential energy. And then
Magnet,
compression of springs will be elastic
that's
energy.
elastic. Yes, and then the
And then
nuclei of
this will be
uranium
nuclear
atom, yeah,
energy.
energy. Makes sense. So let's go to the next question. Which of the following statements is not a summary of the law of conservation of energy? Total energy in equal to total energy out. There's an infinite amount of energy in a closed system that can be transferred from one store to another. The total energy in a system is used up as it is transferred from object to object. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred from store to store by a transfer path. Okay, I think it should be C because the service is not a summary. The total energy in the system is not. Wait, I'm coming. Wait, let me look at it again.
The total
The energy.
energy in a system is used up as it is transferred from object to object.
Hmm,
No, energy
no.
cannot be created or destroyed, so it won't be
Yeah,
used up.
yes. So I think it's C,
Yes.
right? Let's go to the next question. Identify the incorrect definition for power. Hmm. A force acting over a distance, energy done per unit time, energy transferred per second, or the rate of work done. Hmm. So what do you think for this question?
It will be A
A force acting over a distance. Hmm. Okay.
because force times distance
Yes.
is work done.
Not power. Yes. I think that should be it. I'm not quite good in power, so I will leave the question to you. Identify the correct energy transfer taking place when an electric kettle is boiling water. So electric kettle and then boiling water. So I think it will be okay, let's look at the options first. Chemical energy store to thermal energy store. Thermal energy store to chemical energy store. Thermal energy store to thermal energy store and nuclear energy store to thermal energy store. So I don't okay, wait, let's look at it. Obi, what do you think first?
Um,
Hmm.
hmm, I think it should be A.
A. Yes,
Yes.
chemical energy store. Because since they say it's an electric kettle and then boiling water, that means thermal energy. So I
Electric
also
kettle
think,
means
go ahead.
yeah, but it can also be battery powered.
Yes,
And the battery
yes,
stores chemical energy.
yeah, that's true, that's true.
And it
Yes,
is transferred to thermal energy to boil
which
the
will make
water.
power. Yes,
So it should
correct.
be C.
Mhm.
It should be
A. Yes. Let's move on to the medium questions. Hmm. Okay, they are here. A sledge is pulled up for, oh, sorry. A sledge is pulled up a hill with a force F. The work done on the sledge depends on the force applied and on a distance moved. Which distance? I think
Um,
it's, yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
it should be Y.
Yes, it will be Y, right?
Yeah,
Am I that confused with X and Y?
because X would, if it's X, that means you need um wait.
Okay, well, we
Okay,
can
take
also
the
use the
answer.
answer. Yeah, because it's the first question. The answer
Yeah,
is B. Okay, yes, why? Well done is force and distance moved in the direction of the force. Since the force is pushing
direction
in
of
the,
the force. Uh-huh.
yes, the correct answer is what?
Since the
Well,
force is pushing upwards, it has to move along it.
mm-hmm. Yes, correct. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question two. The law of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transferred from one source to another. Which of the following statements is true? The useful energy and wasted energy transferred away from a system will be equal to the total energy transferred to the system. The useful energy of the system will be equal to the wasted energy of the system.
No,
So yeah, I don't think it'll be as well. The total energy transferred to a system will be equal to the useful energy transferred away from the system. The total
no,
energy transferred to a system will be equal to the wasted energy transferred away from the system.
no. It's A.
Yes, it's A.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Useful
go to the
energy plus useful plus wasted will equal the total.
yes. Makes sense. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following energy transfers is most efficient? Useful energy out 70%, wasteful energy out 45%. Yes, because that's the highest and it's most
Yeah,
efficient. Okay. A forklift truck lifts a heavy box onto a shelf. Which action requires the greatest power output from the forklift truck? Lifting the box from the ground to the high shelf slowly. Lifting the box from the ground to the high shelf quickly. Lifting the box from the low shelf to the high shelf quickly. Lifting the box from the low shelf to the high shelf slowly. Which
because
one is
work
it?
because power is work done over time. That means
Yeah.
the greater the work done, it's traveling a more distance. So it
Yeah.
can't be the low shelf.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be from the ground. So
Yes.
the time has to be less because
Mm-hmm.
the lesser the time, the more power is needed. So it
Yes.
will be B.
Yes. I hope all of you understand as well. Let's go to the next question. A trolley is pushed with a force that causes it to move a certain distance and moves in the direction it is pushed. Which row in the table represents the combination of force and distance? That means the smallest amount of work is done on the trolley.
This one will
Okay.
be 40. This
Mm-hmm.
one will be 400. This
400.
one will be
I think 300.
300.
And the
Here will
last one
be
be
120.
100.
Wait, 140.
No, it's 280. 70
Ah,
times
yeah,
4.
280.
Yes. So which row
So
in the table
A.
represents the combination that means the smallest amount of work is done on the trolley? Yes. Well, is it
And they
A
are
or B?
all in joules.
Yes. Four different electric bikes are driven along a road. The work done by their motor and the time taken to do the work is shown in the table below. Which of the electric bikes produce the most power? Power is basically work done over time taken, right?
Yeah.
So 3 divided by 20. You can put this in your calculator and write this one. This one is 520,000 divided by 40, which will also be 500. 500.
So A is
Four
500,
hundred thousand.
B is 500,
Or 400. That'll be 1,000.
C is 1000,
And this is 2,000.
and D is 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, the answer is D.
Yes. Okay. There's one more question left for medium. Okay, the image below shows a simplified layout of a non-condensing gas boiler that is typically used to heat houses in the UK. Which option correctly describes the energy transfer taking place in the boiler? Let me zoom this. Yes. Energy from the chemical store of the fuel decreases as the thermal store of the water increases. The thermal store of the surroundings increase. Energy from the thermal store of the fuel decreases as the nuclear store of the water increases and the thermal store of the surroundings decrease. Energy from the nuclear store of the fuel decreases as the thermal store of the water increases and the thermal store of the surroundings increase. Energy from the electrostatic store of the fuel decreases as the chemical store of the water increases and the nuclear store of the surroundings increase. What are your thoughts on this question, Obi?
Um,
Yep.
Energy from chemical store of the fuel. E. I think you will need to read this question again.
Sure. Okay, let me read it from the top. The image below shows a simplified layout of a non-condensing gas boiler that is
Okay.
typically used to heat houses in the United Kingdom. So this is the radiator, hot water to radiator, gas supply and the cold water from radiator, the hot exhaust gas. So which option correctly describes the energy transfer taking place in the boiler? Energy from the chemical store of the fuel decreases as the thermal store. I'm really sorry. Wait. Oops. Let me go back. Hmm, We are on question 7.
Yes.
Okay, here we are. Energy from the chemical store of the fuel decreases as the thermal store of the water increases and the thermal store of the surroundings increase. Energy from the thermal store of the fuel decreases as the nuclear store of the water increases and the thermal store of the surroundings decrease. Energy from the nuclear store of the fuel decreases as the thermal store of the water increases and the thermal store of the surroundings increase. Energy from electrostatic store of the fuel decreases as the chemical store of the water increases and the nuclear store of the surroundings increase. Yes. It's not D.
It's also not C.
I don't think it's C because there's no and a nuclear store there.
Yes.
Okay, we decrease. Okay, so since there's fire involved, I think right here. Decrease.
So
Okay, there's
I
no
think
nuclear store of the
you
water.
increase the
Good.
thermal store of the surroundings,
Yes.
the surroundings, and also the water.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's A.
Yes, makes sense. Think that should be all for today's video. We'll do hard in the next video that will be uploading on energy, work, and power. So thank you all. Like, share, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Bye
Hope
bye.
you enjoyed this episode. Bye.